Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to lucky number episode 13 of this Mess Express. Hope you've enjoyed the first 12 episodes. This one, we will be fortunate enough to have yet another sponsor for it, which we will get to in more detail later. But the sponsor for the week is
Benjamin Tree Farm.
the Benjamin Tree Farm.
Benjamin Tree Farm. Yep. We'll get into it a little bit more if you aren't aware of what Benjamin Tree Farm is, what they have to offer. But if you are local and you have been to Benjamin Tree Farm, you're very familiar with them. You know what to expect. We were not you. I was just recently there.
Yeah, I didn't get invited to my kid's birthday party.
Yeah, and they have some new attractions as of this year too. So I will get into all of that in a little bit as well.
But I mean, if you haven't been to Benjamin Tree Farm, are you living under a rock? How have you not been to Benjamin Tree Farm?
Well, I mean, Benjamin Tree Farm has been around for a while, but they only have opened up their kind of fall festive experience as of 2020.
Right. They were primarily, as it says, a tree farm. So
Yeah.
You get Christmas trees and stuff. So, okay.
So a lot of people
pass.
know Benjamin Tree Farm because they are a tree farm, but some people still may not know all of the experiences they have available once the fall hits. So a lot of people may not know about their spooky sands area, their tractor rides, the pumpkins, the corn maze, all that stuff, which
Stay tuned.
We'll get into in a little bit, but
stay tuned. We'll get into that.
It's exploded over the past couple of years and it's great. We go there every year. It is a family favorite. And because we are on this fall bandwagon where we are going around to all pumpkin patches, orchards, everything there is to do in the fall, Benjamin Tree Farm was definitely high up there on our list because that is a place that we actually have been to and we enjoy it and we wanted to go back to and we wanted to see those new attractions and our kids love it too. So we want to give them praise and promote them and let other people know how great it is and to go experience it. But yeah, this is also our last episode that will air before Canadian Thanksgiving.
Are we airing one on Canadian Thanksgiving? Are we giving ourselves a small hiatus?
No, there'll be one aired on Canadian Thanksgiving, but I mean, that'll be on Thanksgiving Day. So maybe we can do something a little, don't give anything away here. The wheels are already turning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully everybody listens to our podcast while they sit down for a nice family dinner.
Let's turn on the Mess Express.
Yeah. Let's have this in the background. And hopefully everyone, I'm sure people's family get-togethers are far more entertaining than mine were growing up. So yeah, put us on in the background or huddle around a nice little fire with your family and listen.
Well, that's not going to be this episode, but we will.
No, not this episode. Next one.
We may have to shuffle some things around and do a specific Thanksgiving special.
Like Charlie Brown?
Is that the actual Thanksgiving Day? Is it Monday or is that just the holiday? Do you know?
I don't. I think Thanksgiving is the Sunday. I think Monday.
And then you
just
get the Monday off.
Is it called Thanksgiving Monday? Oh man, we're looking bad on this. Shoot.
Well, you always get the Monday off. You never get the Friday off.
Remember the time that you thought Thanksgiving happened in September?
I still haven't checked the calendar. It still may have happened in September last year. I'm still not 100% sure.
It definitely did not. You're thinking of Easter. Easter moves. It could be in March or it could be in April. Thanksgiving is always, I believe, the second weekend in October.
I'm not too sure about that.
I mean,
maybe.
I'm about 95% sure.
Okay, well, I mean, tit for tat.
Tit for tat. Still not using it correct.
We can look at the calendar later, but
my goal by the end of season 1 is that you use tit for tat correctly.
I will
one time.
Never refuse to.
You'll never refuse.
Won't happen.
You will never refuse.
I refuse to.
You refuse to.
Just as I will never be able to name the continents, and it's not because I don't want to learn them. It's just embedded in me. I don't know them. I won't know them.
It's just so tricky.
You can't name them.
I can.
Okay, we don't need to get into that.
Don't
It's fine.
gotta put you on blast right now. That's
No,
fair.
that's
Okay.
fine. Anyway, so because this is our last episode airing before Thanksgiving,
Prior to.
do you have any family traditions growing up? Like big dinners, games, anything that stands out in particular growing up when you think of Thanksgiving as a child?
I feel like you're setting me up here.
I am, because I feel I know the answer to this too. But
Yeah.
I'm also more so curious what you're going to say.
Yeah, I mean, for those of you who don't know, like I
My
came.
dad gave me a toonie to go get a pop
My dad.
down at the variety store.
No, we didn't have tuna back then. My dad's frugal, so he wouldn't give me shit. No, I grew up obviously with divorced parents, so Thanksgiving was either spent with my mom or on my dad's side, and I can't tell if my memories are of Thanksgiving or of Christmas, because we ate the same dinner for Thanksgiving that we'd eat for Christmas. The only thing that is different, I believe, and I could be wrong again, is my uncle who lives on the East Coast used to come for Christmases. And so I feel if I have a vision or a memory with him making his little potato castles where he'd get his mashed potatoes and make a little dome and fill it with gravy.
Your uncle did this, not a child?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, not a child. And then I do have memories of like going to my dad's side of the family, but I believe those are Boxing Day. I can't remember if it was Thanksgiving or not.
You have no specific Thanksgiving memories. They blur with Christmas.
I have more American Thanksgiving memories than I do Canadian, but that is only strictly because of football. Getting to watch football on a Thursday, college football on a Friday, whatever it might be. I have those memories, and I know where I was when that was going on. Thanksgiving, I'm not saying it's a ho hum holiday, but
It's definitely not as elaborate as it is in the US.
Sure, that's fact. Yeah.
But I mean, next to Christmas, I would say Thanksgiving is right up there with the main holiday of the year for us even.
Ooh.
Even over Easter, I would think, well, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of like.
You put it over Family Day? Of course you do.
A lot of, joking. I guess, I don't know. Easter and Thanksgiving may be very close. We don't go to church, so I don't know the whole religion thing behind it. But I know Easter is a very like religious holiday.
No.
I don't think
we don't go to
Thanksgiving
church.
is it?
We don't go to church, but you did go to church. And I'm pretty sure you used to go to Sunday school, did you not, for a bit?
Well, because
so you should know the reason.
No, my aunt and uncle and my grandma and grandpa took me there a few times, and they quickly realized I don't belong.
Yeah.
So
people like you aren't allowed in here.
Kick rock, sister.
Yeah, you can't be worshiping the man downstairs and being in our church.
But yeah, I mean, I still have like vivid memories myself growing up with all holidays that we have.
Stop. So
stop.
If I'm thinking of my memories, right? So my Thanksgiving would have been my mom, myself, my brother, my uncles, my other uncle, and my grandma, and then my two uncles, and then my grandma and my grandpa. Right? So that is a total of 2, 4, 6, 7 people.
That's still a hefty amount of people.
That's not a bad gathering, but why don't you go ahead and tell us the village that you invited to your small gatherings?
What do you mean?
Well, your family functions used to have like 20 odd people. Yeah, you used to have like 20, 25 people come to these things.
Well, because my dad has a lot of siblings. That's why, though.
Well, my dad has 3 siblings, but
yeah, so there's 4 of them in total.
But then you'd also invite your mom's side of the family too. You guys would do like a joined Thanksgiving. No.
My dad's side and my mom's side?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
those are always separate.
Oh,
no.
I'm thinking of Christmas.
It's like what is it like the?
I have more memories of your family holidays.
What do you call it? What's that? The Outsiders movie.
Outsiders?
Where there's opposite people in the
Greasers and the Socials?
Yeah. You don't collaborate.
You know what that one's called? It's called The Outsiders. Great flick.
Don't collaborate.
Yeah.
The peoples.
Stay classy, pony boy.
No. Our families never did that. My mom and dad used to have, like, pig roasts once in a while, and I think, like, my family, like, my dad's side and my mom's side would be all, like, invited, of course, but when it came to holiday traditions, like Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, Easter dinner, no, we did those separately, but
So maybe I'm thinking you guys would have like a Christmas party outside of the dinner. Is that
with both sides of the family,
yeah, I clearly remember being in your basement.
I think that literally happened once.
Oh, I'm so honored to have to be a part of that.
Remember when my mom had that reunion at, was it a reunion? She called it a reunion at the shop in Hawksville.
I'm talking even before that though.
Yeah, but, like, those are far and few between.
Oh, okay.
They
I just assume because like one of the first times I ever met your family was your mom and dad's like 40 or 25th wedding anniversary, and they had a pig roast.
Well, they were pretty sure you didn't exist because I kept saying leading up to this that you were coming over
I feel like that's
and you never came over. So they were like, okay, Vanessa doesn't have a boyfriend. I just feel bad for her
You
at
should-
this point. This is very sad.
yeah. You should write that. That should be an episode. We have never even talked about.
We haven't talked about that.
We talked about Lucifer meeting us at Oktoberfest, but we've never really talked about all the other little misfires
There's so many.
that everything pointed to saying you two should go your separate ways.
Everything pointed to why are you guys
Yeah.
together still?
Yeah. And here we are.
There's a path A and a path B.
And
You guys need to go on.
Yeah, exactly. There's a fork in the road and do not go the same way. Yeah, everything pointed to saying go separate ways. And somehow we were sitting here on a podcast talking about Thanksgiving. So that's
Yippee-ki-yay.
as they say, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
I guess so. Amen.
Wow. That's amazing. So do you have any like, okay, so you're talking and then I cut you off. You're talking, I cut you off, like status quo of our relationship. What are your memories of Thanksgiving then? Just to stop you there. No, I'm just joking.
My memories are from my dad's side of the family. I don't really remember doing anything with my mom's side of the family for Thanksgiving. For my mom's side of the family, I vividly remember Christmas and Easter. For my dad's side of the family,
The religious ones.
I remember Thanksgiving. And there is just one Thanksgiving specifically that stands out to me, and I will never forget it.
1997.
And it was probably just one of my favorite memories of all time because it was just a really
Your dad said he loved you.
better, my grandma.
Good job, sport.
No, like we were at my grandma and grandpa's house and they moved away from the lake. So they had a place at Conestoga Lake forever.
Yeah.
And then they moved into a retirement village. So in this retirement village, they hosted a Thanksgiving and all of the aunt and uncles went. All of the cousins went.
All of them?
Yep. All of the cousins went. All of the like significant others, siblings, like everybody.
Not
It
me.
was huge.
Yeah, not me.
No,
But this is when your family was still in good standing.
I'm pretty sure I had a different significant other at this time.
He sounds awesome. He sounds cool.
Or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. But I remember.
Is that when you were a lesbian?
What? That's episode 20.
Oh,
No.
shit. That's when you come out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I remember it. So every Thanksgiving we would always have rice
Oh God.
mashed potatoes.
This is a thing. Like
It's a thing.
I'm sure there's people out there that know, and people are probably
Absolutely.
like, what is this?
Everybody knows what rice mashed potatoes are. And if you haven't experienced rice mashed potatoes, you're missing out and you need to because they are just, I don't know what it is about them. They're just so good. All it is literally a ricer. You put a potato in it and it like grates it like cheese.
I remember the first time, and obviously I'd be with your grandparents were there, but they were putting the potatoes, or someone's putting the potatoes in this ricer, and I was just looking at them like, what are you guys doing? You're wasting perfectly good like potatoes.
Yeah,
That's not
and
how
it's
you
like,
mash them.
You are in the presence of luxury These are not
Yeah,
mashed
yeah,
potatoes
yeah.
nor boiled potatoes. These are called rice potatoes, and we put gold flakes on top
Yeah.
after.
I grew up with mashed and boiled, and that is it. When we wanted to get fancy, we got our potatoes and we just kind of cut them in slices, and then we put them on the barbecue. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's cool.
So they're kind of almost scalloped potatoes without all the cream and the cheese. Anyways, your story. You remember your grandparents ricing the
Yeah,
potatoes?
so I just remember like everyone was there. There was a pile of people. All the kids were downstairs, like playing pool, just having fun. And then grandma had all of her plastic tablecloth covers out where all the kids would like get fidgety under the tables and like rip the like put their holes through the
the
tablecloths and like start ripping them apart. And you could just see my grandma, like her eyes would be like quivering. She'd be like, stop that. Stop that. Meanwhile, this tablecloth is getting thrown out at the end of the night, so why does it matter?
But it's got to make the end of the night, though.
Yeah,
We're ruining
but
Grandma's Thanksgiving.
it was always those plastic tablecloth covers,
Yeah.
the rice mashed potatoes, and just like everybody always getting together. Because now, unfortunately, I mean, both sides of my family, no one really gets together anymore, which is unfortunate. So when it comes to like Thanksgiving, Christmas, we don't see any of those people anymore. So
Those people.
but I'm thankful to have those memories where I will always remember
Sure.
that specific one in particular at my grandma and grandpa's at Dune with everybody. I will specifically remember that. And my grandpa gave us all of the grandkids checks for some reason that time too.
Yeah. I'm thankful for you. Here's $50.
But I remember like we were upstairs and everyone was kind of looking at each other like, what are these? Like, why do we get a check? Like, what's going on? It was like,
Did everyone get the same amount?
great.
Or did some people get more than
No,
others?
I think everyone got the same amount.
Oh,
But I mean,
Grandpa wasn't playing favorites.
just the whole day and the whole experience, I remember it so vividly. And it was just a great day. And it's sad that those days are over and that you're not going to experience them anymore.
Well, I mean, I was just going to say, like, you could start them up again, but like your family is just dispersed
They're
across
just
the country.
it's
Yeah.
everyone's just so divided and there's no one like people live. I don't even know where half my family lives anymore, to be honest. Like I don't
around
know.
the corner. They just live around.
A lot of them probably live fairly local, but I mean, I don't know. So it's sad, but I mean, we're not the only ones. Everyone goes through it.
Yeah. When you're talking about the tablecloths though, and like throwing them out, my family was the one that would wipe down the tablecloth. And
The plastic cover ones?
no, ours were, they were plastic, but like they had that like kind of like felt on the bottom of them. And we'd wipe them down and then we would fold them up and you'd put them away until the next family function.
That's disgusting.
I mean, you wipe them down, I said. You got to wipe them. Wipe.
A plastic tablecloth cover that you get at the dollar store.
No. There's no dollar stores when I was growing up. Settle down. No, it's like, I don't know how to, it's, that, the cover for the pool table?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that material.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a bit better.
You can't poke your hole through it when you're bored at dinner and
yeah, I'm sure you could. Like, I definitely think you can because it was all like frayed at the bottom and stuff.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Like, if you ask my mom, I guarantee she still has one.
Oh, I'm sure.
She'll give you one.
I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks.
You stick with your table runners.
Anyways, I mean, that's just what sticks out. But hosting is chaotic altogether. Like, it's very stressful. Whoever is the host for Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, like, if you're the host, you're probably providing the turkey. And the turkey is the main dish at the dinner, right?
Did we smoke a turkey here?
So we hosted Thanksgiving last year. We did not smoke it.
No?
No, we ordered Thanksgiving dinner from Animes, I believe. Aside from my green bean casserole, I made that homemade for all of my family because they love it so much.
The famous green bean casserole.
My famous green bean casserole. I have stories about my green bean casserole. And I don't know why I make it anymore. I shouldn't. My mom my mom is hosting Thanksgiving this year, and I asked her what to bring. And she was like,
Anything but.
well, I like your green bean casserole. And I'm like, okay, that's enough of a hint to say, please
Yeah.
don't, because no one else wants it. I mean, whatever. I think it was good. But we hosted last year, and a green bean casserole comes into hand with this. We hosted last year, and we did just do like, there are so many places, and again, like local places, we're all about local places that do pre-made Thanksgiving dinners for people who are just busy, don't want to deal with it, don't want to deal with the cleanup. And that's what we did last year.
Mhm.
So we did a pre-made
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner. We didn't know if it was going to be enough though, because we also had, like, it was us, it was my parents, my brother, and then it was also, I had some relatives from BC that were here and they came over too. So we had the dinner, but we also wanted to have some extra sides too. And every Thanksgiving, I make a green bean casserole. I love it. I love green bean casserole. It's the best. I don't know. I love it. No one in my family likes them. They all hate me very much because I make it every
Wow.
year.
Well, no, we were eating it there for a bit. It's just, the one time that we were also hosting it at our old place.
Should we get into that story first?
I mean, I'm already into it. You
Okay.
happened to use expired green beans, and the flavor in those expired green beans came out in the end product. So, everybody took a
That was a
helping of it,
bugger.
but I think it was your brother who stuck his nose up first, and everyone else just kind
Shocker.
of followed suit.
Yes. So that was before we had kids. Yes.
Before or had Dallas?
No, Dallas never lived in Haskell.
Yes, he did.
In
Not
Haskell?
no, not Haskell. No,
No.
Anyway.
But the
The green
expired
bean,
happened in.
no, that was in Kitchener. Yeah.
Was it in
Yeah.
Anyway? Okay.
Yeah.
So I was making green bean casserole before then. But anyway, the first time I made green bean not the first time. It definitely wasn't the first time, was it?
You weren't listening to the story. I said we had it before many times. It was just this
Yeah,
time
okay.
you decided to use expired green beans.
Yes. So I don't know
do
what
that.
happened. I mean, I should probably sue Zares because.
No, yeah. Okay, Zares, can you make your expiry date larger for me? No, you have to go and look and see what the expiry date is.
Yeah. But anyway, I make my green bean casserole out of cans because it's just easy, convenient. I always have done it this way. I enjoy it. I like it, whatever. It's quick and easy, especially when you're doing a Thanksgiving dinner. You have a million things to prepare.
Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Simple sides.
Yep.
So the green beans were expired, whatever. Everyone, la-di-da, it's fine.
Get over it.
Expired. Mix the green beans with all the shit and the fixins, put it in the oven, put it on the table. Everyone takes a scoop, and immediately it was like gagging almost. And my mom, the only one, bless her heart, was like chugging it back. She's like, it's good.
Yeah. Mom doesn't want to upset any of the kids.
But anyway, we looked at the cans after because I still had them on the counter. And yes, in fact, the cans of green beans were expired. So that was my bad. So at that point, I should have stopped making my green bean casserole because that was horrifying that I served it to my family and it was expired and no one liked it and they could have all got sick.
But we've already established that you're not good at following and reading signs that are provided to you in life.
But that was 10 years ago, and I've made it every single Thanksgiving since.
Except for this one.
This one I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I have made it every single
And we're thankful for that.
Thanksgiving since because I love it and I wanted to redeem myself. And I was like, I am so sorry. That was theirs' fault, not mine. But
so you thought, so last year you're like, you know what? I got extra family members here. I'm going to impress them and I'm going to put green bean casserole back on the map.
It's not even that. I make it. It doesn't matter where Thanksgiving is hosted every year. I always bring green bean casserole. Always. I always have done it.
It's just one of those forgetful dishes. I guess.
You know this about me?
I hear. Yes, I do know this about you. You know a lot of things.
But I keep doing it and I kept doing it. So last year we did this pre-made Thanksgiving dinner, which was fine. And like, immediately I could tell when my aunt and uncle were here, they were like, "Oh, it's a pre-made Thanksgiving? That's nice." Like, there's no turkey roasting in the oven and the smell and the aromas there. No, it was none of that. It was
Yeah.
it wasn't that. Sorry, this is the basics here.
My family would have loved
Balling
it.
on a budget.
Yeah, my family would have loved it.
But I still made my green bean casserole. So anyways, I specifically remember we were outside and we were just talking about like Thanksgiving dinners and meals and what
Mhm.
you like to eat. And my aunt was saying like, I love green bean casserole. And I didn't tell her at this time that I make it every year. She's like, I love green bean casserole, but you have to make it with real green beans. None of that canned shit. You make it with the real green beans and like some other ingredients. And I was just sitting there biting my tongue like, sister,
Do I have a
you're
surprise?
about to eat a green
You.
bean casserole with canned green beans,
Yeah.
may or may not be expired. Still, I did not check
I was
the
gonna
expiry
say.
dates on those cans.
I was gonna
but
say. I'd like to think you at least checked now, but okay.
I didn't. I
Okay,
didn't.
This is okay.
So I vividly remember sitting down at Thanksgiving dinner. Everything was out on the table. And my aunt like scooped the green bean casserole on her plate. My eyes were just locked on her because I wanted to see her reaction. And she was just eating it and it was like very unimpressed. And I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was like, so how's the green bean casserole? And everyone's like, good, good, good. She didn't say a word.
Yeah. She's got that green bean palate.
Because she probably knew outside. She's like, damn it. I just said green bean casserole. Canned green beans is shit. And I'm eating it right now. And I know Vanessa just made it. And I'm just going to bite my tongue right now.
She doesn't have the heart to break your heart.
She didn't have the heart to say, I
Very
don't like
outspoken
it.
person, but apparently not about green
But
bean
she also
casserole.
probably felt very bad because she knew she just said green bean casserole made from Kansas shit outside. And
Well,
she knew I made the casserole.
I'm
So
turning around now. Sorry about your luck.
So this year, I think I gotta give it up. At first, I was like, you know what, just throw me a bone. Like, give me another chance. I
Yeah.
love this. This is my thing. I do green bean casseroles. But now I think I just gotta change it up and maybe I'll do friggin' sweet potato. Here you go. Here's your classic boring sweet potato casserole.
Don't do that.
Hope you enjoy it.
I won't.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't
Green
do
bean
that.
casserole it is then.
Well, there's got to be other things.
No, those are your two choices. That's all you get, bud.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your mom will have a spread, so it's fine. Like, I don't have to eat the green bean casserole. There's other stuff to eat.
Whatever. If you guys have any stories relatively close to ours, please share them.
Oh, I'm sure people out there have like got stories about their family fighting on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I want to know those stories.
Yeah,
I'm sure I have
100%.
those stories. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I'm sure we have those stories.
Yeah, I can't think of any where my family gets into fistfights.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But maybe they didn't. You guys were just all upstairs counting your checks. You just didn't know what was going on downstairs.
How much did Grandma give you?
Yeah, exactly. She gave you 50. You only gave me 49. What the heck?
Anyway, so let's get into our sponsor episode here.
Sponsor.
Yeah, so Benjamin Tree Farm. Thank you again for being our sponsor for this episode.
Thank you for hosting Levi and his friends and my wife on the birthday that I wasn't invited to.
Yeah, so that was their outdoor movie night, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
So they had an outdoor movie night on September 19th, which happened to be Levi, our youngest, his birthday. So we had some stuff planned during the day. And then when we were done that, I'm like, let's just head over to Benjamin Tree Farm. You guys can play in the Spooky Sands area and then we can watch a movie. And honestly, it was a perfect day because the weather was amazing.
Yeah, you love planning parties, but there is nothing better than having someone else throw the party for you.
But the whole day, it was just perfect because everything was planned out. The weather was nice. Kids were entertained. Right. And it was like...
Dad wasn't there.
And it was a time where they put on an outdoor movie where you just had to... It was like a small donation, a small monetary donation, or you could drop off a perishable item for the food bank. So in order to go and play in the spooky sands, you have to pay for a pass essentially. So if you go on the weekends or if you go through the week or whatever, you have to pay to go explore that area. But this was it was just by donation essentially, and you get to go play in the park area, the spooky sands. You get to go on the tractor ride, do whatever you want, and then you get to go watch the outdoor movie. Like, it was amazing.
What kind of things then can Benjamin Tree? Because they don't have a movie night every night. But what
No,
kind of
no,
things
no.
do they offer?
Yeah, so they've got quite a bit. So first of all, they have over 15,000 square feet of just playground space where the kids can go and play.
Right.
So there is at least 2 different parks or jungle gyms and areas that they can go play at. They have over 70 vendors in their store. So they have a large store right when you walk in from the entrance. And in that store, there's over 70 vendors. So you can get anything from like crochet items, seasonal decor, paintings.
Sports memorabilia, they have some stuff
They have
there.
sports memorabilia. They have like snacks, literally anything. It's amazing. I love just shopping around and browsing in there. They have their spooky sands area, which is where all of the kids want to hang out, which continues to grow every year. Again, as of this year, I think there's 5 things they added this year even. So they have their big sand hill. So right when you walk into the spooky sands area, you can see that massive sand hill
with slides coming out of it, like just shooting out of
Yeah,
everywhere.
so I think there's 2 or 3 big barrel slides that are coming down the sand hill that the kids can go through, which, I mean, our kids, all they want to do is just run up the hill, go down the slide, or run up the hill, and they have like little shovels there and like just dig at the top
holes,
of dig holes at the top of the sand pile, whatever.
Yeah.
They love doing that. They've got balance beams, pumpkin bowling, swings, corn maze.
The jumping pad.
They've got their frightening forest tractor ride where, I mean, if you're going to a pumpkin patch, you want to go on a tractor ride,
100%.
obviously. Yes, that big jumping pillow that they have. New this season is their Kubota barrel train, the Benjamin's barnyard, where they have all of their animals. There's a pile of animals you can go and look at. They have their grandpa's gator pedal carts. So that was really fun. That little pedal cart track was a lot of fun. When we went there for Levi's birthday, they were there for at least 30 minutes.
Oh yeah?
Just going around the pedal cart area. It
Awesome.
was a cool space.
That's
it was
cool.
a lot of fun. And then they have Emma's garden, which was precious.
Grandpa's gators, grandma's garden.
It was adorable. It was a garden where they had little like vegetables and flowers and a very like sweet little porch set up where you can go and take your photo ops.
Oh.
It was adorable.
So
it
wait
was
a second.
so cute.
They also have photo ops?
Oh, there's photo ops everywhere, but Grandma's Garden specifically
is the spot.
If you want a photo op at Benjamin Tree Farm, you go to Grandma's Garden, you get your cute little children up on Grandma's porch. There's your fall photo op. It's adorable.
It's adorable.
Then they've got their Wandering Woods, which consists of a climbing dome, pumpkin bowling, slide, tire swing, which you know of. It's across the bridge.
I do know of,
where you take the children. Yep. And lastly, they have their Sally scavenger hunt. So that's something we didn't do when we went there for Levi's birthday. Unfortunately, I wish we did do that. So essentially what it is it is a adventure through the farm. And if you return your completed scavenger hunt at the end, you get a special treat. So it's worth it. And you should absolutely do it.
Yep.
Because obviously your kids are going to want a special treat.
And it's pretty cost effective too, right?
Yeah. So kids 2 and under are free.
Makes sense.
Kids 2 and under are free.
Right.
Anyone from 3 to 93.
Yep.
It's $19 plus HST online.
Yep.
And in person, it's $21 plus HST in person if you're 2 and over.
But
we have a special giveaway.
There's a giveaway.
Yes. So we are giving away a family 4-pack to enjoy Benjamin Tree Farm. So 2 adults, 2 children, I guess. Well, I mean, it's a family 2 and over. A family 4-pack of 2 and over. If you have a child that is under 2, bring grandma.
Anyone between 3 and 93.
If she's over 94, she's free too. So bring
We
her
assume.
boyfriend.
We assume. We assume. We'll pay for grandma if 94 is not free.
Yep, absolutely. But like all of our other giveaways, we will announce after this episode airs. We will post how you can enter and all of that. And then
watch the socials.
Yes.
Watch the socials.
So after this episode airs, watch our socials. We will tell you how you can enter, what is needed to enter in order to win those tickets. And then you can enjoy them for the last 3 weeks in October.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's going to be a fun time for a family of 4. Again, please, when you go, take lots of pictures, tag us in your pictures, let us know how much fun you're having. It's always good for us to give feedback to those who sponsor the episodes other than just ours. So
for sure,
let us know and we'll definitely pass that along.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
The last thing I kind of wanted to get into is so for us, it's Canadian Thanksgiving coming this following weekend. And then after that, there's going to be like Halloween. There's going to be American Thanksgiving. There's going to be all the Christmas parties that start happening.
Yep.
Christmas. There's going to be New Year's. And there's been a lot of hustle and bustle talk around like the whole sobriety movement, essentially.
Not amongst my friends, there hasn't been.
Especially Sober October. There's been a lot of talk about Sober October. Have you heard about Sober October?
You know I haven't.
Gary's doing Sober October.
Gary who?
Gary from the brewery is doing Sober October.
You're telling me the guy who works at the brewery is doing Sober October?
Gary's doing Sober October. Brewery Gary.
Wow.
Sober October.
I mean, good luck in that atmosphere.
I know, right?
Guy's got more willpower than I do.
That's the thing, though. I did it last year. I did it for...
You didn't do Sober October.
No, I did it for a good couple months, but I did it in January. So I did January to March, maybe, where I feel if you're not going to cut out alcohol completely, if you're just going to do like a sober month, essentially, or a detox, I don't know if October, November, December is your best bets because there's so much going on in those 3 months. Like you've got Thanksgiving, Oktoberfest, Christmas parties, Christmas, New Year's. Like you're making it real hard for yourself. Like good for you, but
in my mind, like what is the point of taking a leave of absence from drinking just to like harm your body? Like, oh, you know what? I've been drinking pretty hard. The summer's been really hot. You know, we've been by pools, we've been going to parties. So I'm going to take a month off. And then, you know, once November hits again, I'm just going to start boozing again. What is the point? Just cut back a little.
I think it's a detox for most people. They just want to do a little bit of a detox and kind of be a little bit more self-aware after that detox and see where it brings them after that. You know what I mean?
No, I was going to jump all over that until you said, see where that brings them after that. Cause that's a very good point. Like for me, in my mind, it's like, okay, cool. I'm going to detox for a month and my body's going to feel great. And then I'm just going to start hitting it again. But if you're after a month, if you're like, oh, you know what? I feel fantastic. I don't actually really want to drink a lot or any at all now. Like, yeah, I guess that's an epiphany. That's really good.
I'm sure that happens. 100%. Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, if you have a Sober October, let's run this through. I have a Sober October. Yes, I have a Sober October.
Yeah.
Let's pretend that that's not there. And it's like, okay, you know what? I made it through Thanksgiving somehow. And Halloween, which is on a Friday this year, I've somehow made it through that.
Oh, yeah, we're screwed.
Yeah. Okay, so November 1 hits, right? And it's a Saturday. So your first day back is already a Saturday. And on a Saturday, you're hanging out with your friends. November hits. All right, so maybe you can get through November because, like you said, November, there's not a lot going on. There's some Christmas parties probably, but if for you, you're probably only going to 1 or 2 Christmas parties, right? You're going for yours and maybe your partners or spouse, whomever. So maybe there's 2.
But then you have social parties.
Okay. Yes. But then there's also Christmas parties, right? So there's Christmas parties in November, and you get into December and there's more Christmas parties and there's actually Christmas and then there's New Year's. So yeah, like to your point, like to do sober October just to like get right back into it just seems stupid.
Sober October, yes, that would be difficult if you're planning to slowly incorporate it back into your lifestyle, because if you are a social person and you do have a lot of social events happening within Christmas, the month of November, December, I don't see how it's doing you any good. Like, you may as well do a detox and then slowly start incorporating it back. Like, that's what I did. Like, when we went to Florida, I did not drink that much.
Right.
Right? Like, I was slowly incorporating it back and like drinking it here and there. And then like things, you determine what you want to do from there, right?
Yeah.
If you want to bring it back or if you don't, it goes from there. And everybody's different. That's fine. But there are so many mocktails out there as well, which are great, amazing. But in my head, I'm like, these mocktails that are available in a restaurant or in the LCBO, they have, if not the same, higher sugar content, higher calories than a regular alcoholic beverage. So why am I going to consume that over an alcoholic beverage? I'm just going to drink water or something then. Like,
yeah. Can I, my mocktail is just Diet Coke.
But
please hold the mix.
Yeah, like, sure, you want to go out there and you want to be festive and drink a mocktail while everyone's drinking a glass of wine, but like, there's still no benefit. You're still consuming all of these calories and sugar. Like, it's just, sure, you might not be getting a buzz. I don't know, but like, I don't know. I don't see the point in it. It's, if you're going to do it, just cut it off and stop doing it, or do a detox for a month. Don't drink any mocktails. Just detox it out of you. And then Levi has been crawling behind me for a while, hasn't he? Hello.
Yeah, we've got ourselves a special guest. And I just want to point out that when we left him, he did not have his flannels on, but he's come prepared. Huh, Levi?
Oh, you special little sweet pea.
Special
Look at you.
little boy, you.
Where'd
So
you go?
this kind of
Coming over here.
This
Oh,
one
he
kinda,
wants to come. He wants to come right in the.
Oh, there we go. Just
stand up for a sec.
Mess everything up. I will say this though, the sober October portion, not being hungover, dealing with kids is pretty awesome.
Yes, of course, that's a perk. That's nice for sure.
But I'm not going to ruin my.
But at what extent of your social and life do you want to?
I'm going to get annexed out from my social life.
You want to come sit in the middle? Where are you going?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Our sweet little Levi wants to be in our podcast now that we're closing it out.
There you go. Oh,
you gotta come closer to mommy. There you go.
Go shift over there.
This is sweet pea little Levi.
This is the little Levi that we talk so much about. Yep, I see you. Yeah, you're trying to go into the 2 dimensions here.
Anyway, so let's close this episode out where Craig, since this is our last episode prior to Thanksgiving, Craig, what are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for? Well, I'd be remiss to say that I'm not thankful for my child that's sitting right here, even though probably 9 out of the 13 episodes I talk about how, I just yell at them all the time and I'm on pins and needles with them. But no, like just with the last few episodes, talking about all the fall activities that you incorporate into our life now. And I didn't really do that growing up, right? Like there's a lot of stuff that maybe I did. I just don't have the memories. But you are now incorporating that into our lives and I get to benefit from it. So I'm thankful for the fact that we have these 2 little rascals, and I'm thankful that you get to drag us to all these new fun activities that, for the most part, when we tell the kids or we like, hey, let's go do this, it's like, oh man, I'd rather be doing XYZ. But then we get there and it's a blast. And like you
Yeah.
said, like hopefully it's just instilling memories into our kids that eventually they can pass on whenever they decide to have a family. So I guess I'm most thankful for you and like these guys. Like I don't know why, but these guys.
These monsters.
Yeah. There's only one monster here. The other monster is floating around somewhere.
Yeah, he's playing PS5 in his underwear. He doesn't want to come over here.
My bet is he heard that Levi snuck in here and he went upstairs and he's changing.
No, I think he's playing PlayStation still in his underwear.
He doesn't care.
We're like, Dallas, are you over there? Because Levi wants to come over here. And he's like, I'm in my underwear.
So then what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for my beautiful family. My beautiful, beautiful family. I am thankful for
Like all of us?
Yeah, even you.
Ha.
Most days.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Hank? He's part of our family, of course. Thankful for the life that we have built. That's for sure. I feel we are very thankful with the opportunities that we have had.
Yep.
And that have come our way. And I'm also very grateful for this podcast. Like,
Yes.
I know maybe I've mentioned in previous episodes, I'm not sure, but I had very
Probably.
much it's either imposter or imposter syndrome.
Mom's an imposter, Levi.
Leading into starting a podcast where this was not my
Forte?
niche. This was not my comfort zone whatsoever.
No, not
It's
at all.
always been something that I have had in the back of my mind, something that I've wanted to do. I've always felt that we have the stories, like we have so many stories that we have not even come close to sharing on this podcast.
So
like
here's
we've
things.
got a lot of
the
stuff to share.
I love the sponsors, but there's some stories you just can't share on a sponsored episode.
No. No, but that's the other thing, though. That is another reason why I'm grateful. We have had so many sponsorships so far.
Out
And
of 13 episodes, amazing. Thank you.
I was not, I guess, expecting that in our first season. So I'm very thankful for that. And I'm very grateful for that. And our community has been very great to us. And
still holding out hope for the Raptors and the Blue Jays to sponsor us.
But that honestly just makes my heart full, because that's why we started this podcast. Our podcast, if you watched our first episode, I nailed very hard into this is a community-based platform. All of our sponsors have been in our community, and all of the sponsors that we've had, we have been to their establishments and we enjoy their establishments and we very much would love and want to promote them. They're doing the same for us. So I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah,
like
100%.
we are like literally nobodies right now, and they're like bringing us on board and like throwing us a bone essentially, and being like, come on board. Like, you help me, I'll help you. And it's been amazing. Like I'm very grateful for that.
Thankful.
Very grateful and thankful.
Yeah. It's Thanksgiving though, so you say thankful.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is season 1. We're learning our kinks. We're learning what we like. We're learning
our kinks.
Yeah.
I don't think you know what that means.
Okay. we're in a groove right now where we're enjoying what we're doing. We're finding what works. We're figuring out what we like, what we don't like, what we want to do moving forward. And I think that's going to help us even more so in episode 2 to decide
season 2,
how we're going to structure season 2, because I wasn't expecting season 1 to go how it went, to be honest.
Right. Yeah. It was supposed to be like a feeling out process for sure.
So
we'll figure out kind of what's working, maybe what's not working, what we can really delve into in season 2, and what we probably should.
Do you say delve?
No, I don't. I think I said I think we'll dive into in season 2. That's what I said for sure. And then we'll pull back the reins on other certain things. But yeah, I mean, it's been fun. It's been a ride for sure. And this isn't the end of season 1, but we're just thankful of where we are
very
currently.
Thankful for the response we've been getting from the community for sure.
Levi,
absolutely.
What are you most thankful for?
Here's the mic, Levi. What are you thankful for?
I don't know.
Oh, perfect. This is the
Huh.
one time you're not gonna just blab around.
Oh.
I'm thankful for my daddy.
I'm thankful for my family, and my mom, my dad, my brother, my dog, my stinky fish. No, not really my fish. Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely.
What about Grandma and Grandpa and Gran?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Then Grandpa
But your aunts
Sir
and
and
uncles.
yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there's lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That's his
Yeah, yeah.
family. He said family. Then he said family. Then he listed.
Maybe not everybody in the world, like strangers.
Yeah, no, don't not
Like,
strange.
Yeah, not like strangers. And kidnappers.
And kidnappers. Levi,
And the Grinch.
before we go out, I'm not sure if Dallas is going to sneak in here or not, but Levi, you told me a really funny joke today. Do you remember the joke? Yeah. Can you tell anyone listening your joke?
Have you ever heard of the rumor about butter?
Have you ever heard the rumor about butter? I have not.
Well, I'm not going to spread it.
It was so good when you said it.
High five. And that closes out episode 13.
Yeah, absolutely. Levi, do you want to give everyone a big choo-choo for us? No. Let's do it right, okay?
Choo-choo.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
See you on the next one.
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement.